We are going to do a challenge session of, her name is Olia. I thought it was Alia, but it's Olia. She's a master oracle of Venus Wen. She is working on the blue star at this time. And she's worked mostly with human race, species, races. As you know, there are several human race planets out there, scattered over the vast universes. Not every planet is as dire as ours. Ours has mineral sources and animal and plant sources for other species to come here. Because as you have understood through most of my channelings, our world is a derivative of several planets, species. The Lyrans designed Africa. Most of their animal kingdom and plant species they have planted there and designed for this world. As in China, Asia, America, all kingdoms have been designed by different species, and they have flowered it and gifted it with their design of animals that they have on their planetary systems. And so that's why, if you really think about it, our world is such a commodity, because it's several races put together on one planet, even though the race does not reside here at this time. They designed continents for our enjoyment. That's why we're to appreciate the earth, because it's a gift given to us, designed for us, and designed for us to enjoy and to nurture. I guess Africa, there wasn't a lot of dry lands at one time in Africa. It was mostly very lush and tropical at one time. It has grown barren due to the crimes of the souls of the people. And it's not the average people, the poor people, the tribes. It's the management of people, the presidents and military, and the crimes of those that are influential, which have raped and pillaged their lands and their people. So Olia, I have painted her. This is the painting that you will see. She's quite different and gifted, strong. She's different than most oracles. As you see her, she has 4 eyeballs. She's spectacular, and her strength is immeasurable. She has given my twin and I lots of information. And that's how we met her. And she gave us information. She gave me a lot of information of my past, and from birth on, and some stuff I didn't know but was suspect, and it makes a lot of sense to me. I'm still trying to process it, because it makes sense and it doesn't make sense. And I bow to her and I let her begin. Welcome to the people of planet Earth. Your earth is divine. It has many natural resources that other systems desire, and we made it so they could come here and work with the planet. What they take from the planet, they need to replace from the planet. And this is how it began, is that they took a resource, they gave us a resource for our planet, and that was the way of the law. That law has since been subsided, and now they take. Because they can, because you take, and you care not for the earth, so why should they? I must tell you that most of the ravages of your earth now is from your own hand. It's from your own demise, from your own destructive systems. When you see mutilations of animals, it is test subjects for your laser beams from satellites. They kill you. They kill the planet. They start fires. The first thing that a new president, a more observant president, should do is clear out your skies. Those weapons that are in the skies are not necessary. We cannot take them out, because that is against the laws of one. We would like to take them out. We would like to bump them into oblivion. But this is not so. Just like all the massacres on your world, we would like to come down and stop every single one of them. But we are bound, because this is the law of God, the law of the higher source, the law of El. He is masterful, and he has a plan. And this plan must unfold. It is due to the carnage that we read the signs, due to the evil that we read the signs. The more evil your world becomes, the closer it becomes to a type of extinction. And I don't say this to scare you. It's extinction of what you have always known. It's extinction of how you've always lived. And it's extinction of your power. As we have told you before, you have your book of Revelations. You have your sight of how this world will end. But there is several things that are not written or seen by the public. They are written, but they are not given unto you. Only a few select know of select turn of events. When you think all is lost, we have a trump card. And it is not your man called Trump. That is not it. We have delegates that will rise up, and they will have a majesty entourage around them, and they will walk the lands. They will read from sacred books and sacred scriptures that you know not of, that will be placed in their hands. They will speak truth to you, and they will make the world become one again and whole. This will take time due to the destruction of man. For the evil doers will see these that will come forward, but they cannot harm a hair on their head, because they will solely be protected. And this is prophecy. This is what we know, and we are waiting for. So be patient, people. What will help the world at this time because there is so much you cannot control, but there is so much you can control. You can control yourselves. You can control your attitudes, your emotions, and your life. If you're unhappy with your life, make it better. Look inward and see of your choices, because when you're unhappy, it's due to choice and sometimes outside influences. People will become triggered. You must back away from those that become triggered at this time. Because if they consistently become triggered and watch and evolve in this, that is no good. Because they are going to evolve just as bad as what is triggering them. Do not allow wars to reside on your land. Your land must be at peace. And by being at peace, you must be smart and proactive and stop the violence before it starts. This is key. It's just like a worm that burrows in the land. And then there's more. And when you dig up the soil, there's thousands of them in the soil. How did that happen? By the one. This is what I believe you call cells, terrorist cells. Dig up the soil or eradicate the soil so they cannot live. The good man and woman that hear these words, that have opportunity, that are trained soldiers, you must take the steps necessary to eradicate the problem before it becomes too big. And you think, especially in your United States where this vessel lives, you think it's already too late. It's never too late. You stop it before it starts. Push the evil back. Push it back and out. Push it back to the hole that it came from. If you need help, we can help. The first thing you need to do is eradicate the problem and clear out your skies. These are two detrimental problems. You have evil in your skies, and they are not alien. They are your own kind. They are humans. They may not be of your race, but they are harming you, killing the world, killing the soil, burning your homes. Do not allow this any longer. Do not rely on your Washington, D.C. It is not even an entity of your world. It is not even an entity of the United States. Why do you rely on people that are not a part of your United States? They are their own entity, their own division. Do not follow them any longer, for they are not for you. They are just as bad as the problem. So once you eradicate the problem, you will have freedom. Things are going to get messy for your United States, starting in the month of July. And when I say messy, because you will have no kingdom to be ruled over. And when I say that, there will be no ruler over your kingdom. Thus, Each boundary of your United States will need to take care of their own people for a while, for a season. This will not be bad. You will be fine. Life will move on, but different segments of power will come down to a smaller entity because you will have no ruler over your kingdom for a while. Things will be a mess. Things will be brought forth. The lies will be made known. And justice will stand its ground. And the people will survive because you are strong. You are willful. And you are love. Do not be like Babylon because it fell. The children will be saved at this time. You people, you good people, you military people will close down the system, the network in your United States that promotes evil to children and others. You will have no time for those that are spoiled. There are several spoiled humans that are rotting from the inside out. And those spoiled humans are in your higher dominion and telling others what to do, feel, think. They will rule no longer, for we cannot tolerate this. And not only in your United States, but they also will be eradicated in the world. Your area of Asia, those with slanted eyes, we have no dominion over. They are their own people. They have not the knowledge of fulfillment. They are chained. They came down here. This type of race came down here to develop themselves upon the earth. They were a harsh race. And we transformed many to the benevolent side. But they have a certain dominion in them that is dark. Not all, but you can see it. They have a darkness. But most of their darkness has been watered down to good people who do not understand, who just want freedom and to live their lives and with their families, just like you do. But they are ruled over by the dark dominions. And these rulers have walk-ins of their own people who we tried to eradicate out that have come back. So they will be left to their own, which will be great unfortunate to those that are seated there until they can learn to rise up and become one and to fight for the good fight. Because there are more of them than the evil ones. And when they can start fighting back, which is becoming stronger and stronger with each dispensation, generation, until they can start holding their own, those good people, they will be ruled over, but they don't have to be. They have the power, they have the numbers. When you understand that you have the strength because you are the one in the numbers, you have the power. But you need to bring us with you. You need to bring the goodness of the fight, the mercy and grace of the fight with you. And sometimes the fight is just with words. And you need to know your boundaries. And you need to let others that are trained soldiers take care of most of the fight because they are trained in this way. The world at the end of the year will be in a reparative mode. Once most of the evilness is eradicated and the mess is cleaned up, then you will be able to repair. And you will listen to the words of those that we send forward, that are prepared, that are preparing for you. For they will have speech and love and honor, not only for the world, but for you. Because they are you. They are human. They understand you. They have lived in lives just like you. They are imperfect people that have been made perfect. And they will reach a dominion through their seed to help you to cultivate the earth once again, to make the soil rich and beautiful, to market good strategies where everyone has freedom, everyone has good tidings, and everyone can equal out the system. It will be an equal playing field for all of you, as you would say. I will come down and walk with the oracles that are upon this earth. I will open up their hearts and put the light in. Their sight will be stronger and more manageable. They will clear their souls, understand themselves, and prepare. For they know who they are. They know their strength and ability. They just need to walk in the light now and stop walking in society and clean up their own houses for strength and pliability. We do this because we love you. We love you so much, and we want to serve you. We want to make this all right. And when the Lord lets us know that we can begin, we will. But there's lessons and testing grounds. There's much love to be sent up to the heavens. And when the Lord feels your love and your persistence, your charity and your grace, His heart will be full and His hand will come down. And thus it begins. I end this transmission.